Welcome back to Major Minor. I took a break last week. I didn't really feel like recording anything or doing anything or uploading anything. But I'm back, so I'm gonna finish what we started by loading up the game. The game updated as well, if you may notice. Huh. It already got dark outside. How much time were we wasting in there? Oh well. Akihabara. Here come the names again. I feel like it's louder than before. Hold on. Alright then. Akihabara. At nighttime was beautiful. It was lit up unlike anything I've ever seen. Sorry to put you out there so fast. I know you were probably having fun. That was a relative term. Winning a cheaply made teddy bear isn't exactly fun. Let's say whining? Does it say winning? I wasn't reading that correctly. So why do we have to leave so soon? I'm not at liberty to say, but... Oh look, that's an outburst. Well, you're going to tell us anyway. Did Killa just yell? Huh. Look, you've been treating us awfully. Ever since we met, you judged us. And you're just being so condescending. Again, my English is not my first language. I say this in every start of this series, in every start of the episodes. English is not my first language, it's Dutch, so there will be words that I will not be able to read correctly or say correctly. Yeah. And I'm also doing voices. There's like this different storyline kind of thing where I do my own kind of voices. They probably won't be the same like last time or the time before that. They might change, and I will excuse myself completely because I am pretty sure all these characters are based off real people's characters. So I excuse myself and pardon myself and say a lot of sorries if I offend anyone that I may do a voice on. So, yeah. Anyway, let's continue. We wanted to show our Shades Arcade. I don't know why it's Shade. Jade's Arcade. I don't think it had anything to do with us. You haven't really thought anything out. Unless it's been for your own benefit. Sorry. You're right. I know I'm not good at socializing. You don't have to rub it my face in it. Okay. That's not what I was trying to say. Well, that's definitely what you did. Look, I really can't tell you, Killa. Even I get tied down sometimes, alright? Just please follow me. The hotel is within walking distance. I assume you'll find out soon enough. And again, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to place myself above you two. I thought that both of you would have fun. But it is a matter of your safety. So I have to get you to the hotel as soon as possible. His head slumps down back into the tablet world again. but we follow him, trusting his sense of direction. It's true. Nothing so far has been glamorous. I think they've got an I in there. This contest was definitely not as advertising. I should like... You messed up this, man. I forgot. Clace? There's an I missing in there. If you see this comic, if you see this video... This comic, not the comic. If you see this video, there's an I missing right there. In THS. There's an I. This would be like an I right there. Like. Do I have a mouse? Yes, oh fuck. I think my mouse is disabled on Fraps. But there's like an I missing right... Okay, I should just continue. But I'll move past it. Tomorrow will be a better day. Hopefully. Oh jeez. Did I come off too angry? I feel bad. You were rude. You deserve that. I feel like you deserve that. It feels like an asshole. I already said that from the first time I met that dude. Killa was happy you took his side. I tried to put Killa's mind at ease. We kind of deserved a verbal I can't read. Lashing, a verbal lashing. I don't know why I was gonna say leashing. Hey, you want a leash? You want to get leashed? You want to get verbal leashed? I'm weird today. I don't know why. He wasn't exactly who I imagined him to be. They could have picked someone more friendly. Yeah. Thanks for taking my side. I still feel a little bad though. But he had to hear it. From either of us. Hopefully it's not too much further. Farther? Is that with you? Further? It doesn't take much longer until we get to the hotel. Well, this is it. I hope you enjoy your stay. Your room is 217. Here are your key cards. It shouldn't be too hard to find. He hands me both key cards. Like he's avoiding contact with Killa. Okay. Wow, this place is massive. What kind of amenities? Amenities does it have? Whatever that word is. Hey, you know what's fun? Figuring things out on your own. That was cold, Rook. I wonder who else is staying here. If this is a hotel where contest winners stay, there must be all sorts of celebrities present. I hope you two enjoy it. I have no idea how much it cost. Not too much, I hope. Be up at 9 AM sharp. I'll come to get you in the morning. And if it's not me, it'll be Jade. You'll get to meet more of the team. Plus you'll experience the backstage live. There's lots of food, just so you know. Food? Yes, finally! That's all I wanted to hear. Okay. Killa excitedly runs to the hotel room doors. I decided to give chase? I wouldn't want to get lost. It doesn't take us long to find our hotel rooms, but when we do, we are stunned. Would you like to save your game? It looks amazing on the inside. Does it? Because from the picture it looks kinda dull. to be honest. It's the biggest hotel room I've ever seen. I mean, you kind of could have... I mean, no offense, but if it is supposed to be the biggest hotel room, you should have like picked a better background picture, because that looks a bit, you know, tiny from my perspective. This place is huge! If you pictured a fancy Japanese hotel, this is exactly what it'd be in your head. It even has a kotatsu? Kotatsu? What's kotatsu? Not that I'm cold or anything. But at least they're prepared for it all. I can't get over how great this place is. It's a top tier, that's for sure. Let's turn on TV and see what's on. I love weird Japanese game shows. He scurries over to the table and grabs the remote. For a moment he looked confused. I guess the buttons on the remote are in Japanese. I see him find a big red button and press it. Sure enough, the TV turned on. I suppose some things are universal between cultures. He sits down on the floor and motions for me to join. Okay. Oh, it seems like there's a big news report going on. I see crime scene tape. Should that be in Japanese? The crime scene tape or no? I don't know. Then I look at the time. Now I know what's going on. Another midnight death. A news reporter appears on the screen. He seems distraught. Distraught. I don't know what that word is either. Maybe even scared. Oh look. Fukumoto. Fukumoto. I am stunned by this name right now. Fukumoto here, reporting live from Tokyo. Kinda sounds, you know, Fukumoto! I have some distressing news. Distressing news? Give me a moment here. Confirming. He looks off screen for a few moments and nods. It's as if he's talking to somebody on the scene. He holds the microphone away from himself. Whatever he's talking about must be unsafe to hear. Sorry, it'll just take a while longer. I'm sorry for interrupting your program. It will resume. Sorry. It will resume as soon as this is over. I just have a question. If we're in... what is Tokyo? So China, I suppose? I forgot what country it is. It's either China or Tokyo's in China, right? So technically this guy is Chinese. Or Japanese. One of the two. He's Asian anyway. He doesn't speak English. I don't speak English. The character you play doesn't speak English. How come you hear it? How come you can understand him at all if it's supposed to be a news station in the country from a language you don't... You know what? Forget it. He looks away from the camera again. Same direction. This Fukumoto wears a face of shock all of a sudden. I like his hat. His hat's pretty cool. It's like he's been giving horrible news. It's now being confirmed to me. Another victim of midnight death. Their body has discovered just moments ago. He lets out an audible gulp before continuing. I'm not sure how to go about saying this, but it's a very heavy heart that heavy heart? Oh no. It must be someone important. He cuts himself off, taking a gulp before he continues. It's Clay's the pop idol? What the fuck, is Clay's dead? How the fuck is... I thought he was one of the main characters in the game. How the fuck did he die? Recently in Tokyo to launch his new tour, but now a victim of the Midnight's death. Oh. An unexpected turn. An earlier time, in the throne room of Velasquez, the immortal king. Oh god. Is this a chick or is this a dude again? Velasquez. Oh, he's the king. Oh god. I need to find a voice for this guy. I might repeat voices, but the voices are already used. Velasquez sounds like another Frenchy kind of name. Okay, let me think here. History repeats itself. That sounds so dumb. He sounds so much more, you know, big and strong. At least that's what they say, right? It sounds Russian now. We make our mistakes and learn from them. I forgot his fucking voice, god damn it. It's been a week. 2 weeks even. I cannot say, my lord. I am merely mortal. I live a short life with many mistakes. I'll be gone before history can repeat. But you have the wisdom of millennia. Something I am not lucky enough to hold. Burn a statement. I would agree, but you posed a question, and one I have no right to answer. I forgot this fucking voice already. There is no apology for you. There's no God damn it, I completely read that wrong as well. There is no need to apologize. It sounds like Master Splinter. I'm changing his voice every time now. I can't do the voices anymore. Please. I was simply thinking out loud. Though it may relate to play somewhat. He's gained quite the following. Rightly so. He has the charisma. Enough to bend anyone to his will. Even if the cause is as foolish as his. Yes! What a foolish cause it is! The last time someone sought severance, well, the only thing severance was their head. Oh, severance was their head. Okay. It is a costly and dangerous desire. Just a joke, of course. He sounds like an old man now. Though I forgot about your career. I'll try not to joke about assassination. How is your protege coming along? You mean Conrad? He is conflicted. Sometimes he thinks our methods are harsh. Perhaps he might even think they are wrong. But I was the same. I would give it time, my lord. He will become someone of great importance. Very well. I trust in you, in both of you. You will expose Lord Plaire quite swiftly. And so, my reign will go unhindered. Of course, my lord. Lord Plaire is not the topic of today. It is a matter of great importance. Is something wrong, my lord? No. It's the opposite, in fact. My opening of the Terror to immigrants, it was for a very specific reason. There are those who would disagree with me. I'm running out of breath. And I would as well if I were unaware. The truth of this matter is quite secretive. Truth? You aren't doing this. I forgot the voices again. You aren't doing this for charity. It's a welcome side effect, to be honest. But my intent wasn't to take in so many. I only sought the arrival of one person. The Savior! The Savior? Yes. I opened our borders solely for them. But so far, I think I'm having a stroke, and I can't say solely. But so far, they have not come. And what might we need saving from? It cannot be a lack of resources. Lord Plaire is fooling everyone with that. Indeed. It is not. But my lips are sealed. Only know that they are needed urgently. I will require your help, however. I've learned of something recently. A method that may expedite their arrival. I am all ears, my lord. I finally pinpointed their location. A trusted source has found the Savior. They reside on a planet called Earth. I've never heard of this. I never heard of it. For a very specific reason, Endymion. Earth is not connected to any other world. It is what I call an untouched planet. Such a thing exists? Only when you have something to hide. Or in this case, something to shelter. How can I help? It seems Earth is beyond anyone's reach. I am happy to assist, but it seems unable to. I seem unable to. Gladly, that is not the case. That trusted source I mentioned earlier, they've come up with a means to reach Earth. A means to retrieve the Savior. Retrieve, my lord? Yes, like a thief in the night. And this task will fall solely, I'm having a little stroke, solely to you. There is no one else I can trust. I am honored. What must be done? You must perform a ritual. Oh, hello. That was interesting. Kira and I remained frozen in fear. We watched in horror as the TV displays a gruesome image. You see a body bag being loaded into an ambulance. It drives away without its siren wailing. That means no, it can't be. It just can't. Suddenly everything seems to come crashing down. There would be no more world tour. Would we be sent back home? Would we become some sort of media hot shots? Killa's jaw appeared inches away from the floor. I can tell he's fighting off tears with fervent effort. Okay. He seems to be unable to form a coherent sentence. I reach out to comfort him and I can't move. I know this feeling by now. I've experienced it several times today. On the train right here. I'm about to be visited by him. Oh look, it's the mysterious stranger. It's an interesting thing, isn't it? Life is such a frail force. While death is infinitely more powerful. Infinitely. God. Some would hope it's the other way around. To watch your world fade away like a small fly being swatted on the wall. Just like that, someone can die. No one is above death. Just as no one is below life. I've had enough of this cryptic speeches. I deserve some answers. Sorry for that. And I make that very clear. Thankfully, I am able to move and speak again. You want answers? What is an answer exactly? A doorway to more questions, perhaps? Now he's just getting pretentious. But I sense some nervousness. Is he worried about something? It's like he's trying to stall. Well, I did promise you answers, but I cannot suspend this place for long. Please come with me to the Ark? Suspend. You'll have to grab my hand. A connection is required to do this. What about the first time? I spent a moment thinking before acting. Come on now, grab my hand. If this suspension ends, you'll be trapped. You don't want to know what happens then. I guess I'll grab his hand. He seems happy with your compliance. He did say that when a time of need, I need to comply. So I guess I should do that. I reach out and grab his hand. I had no idea what he was planning, but I trusted him. Especially if he was going to give me some answers. I couldn't disobey him on the verge of the truth. And to give me a power like he implied he did, he had to trust me as well. This might hurt a little bit. He smirks at me as he snaps his fingers. This time using his free hand. Okay. And then we're in the Ark. Just like that. First and foremost, allow me to apologize. I feel as though you may be overwhelmed. It's not like me to take things so fast. But recently, matters have become urgent. Furthermore, I will give you answers. I feel like you deserve that much. You were thrust into usual circumstances. So I welcome you once more to the Ark. A place where you can relax and ponder. A place where you can collect yourself. Only a select few are allowed entry here. Those that I trust with my life. But not only that, with the lives of many. And you are the first in a very long time. So you are free to relax. No danger will befall you here. Not as long as you are by my side. He inches closer to me, as if my safety increases with his proximity. Okay, that's a bit strange. So about these answers you requested, I am willing to provide you with them. But I'll only answer one question. There are more important matters at hand. I would like it if you thought carefully. I will not be vague or hide the truth. Vague. It's probably vague, right? I will not be vague or hide the truth. So make sure you ask what you truly want. You deserve it after what you experienced. But there are far larger issues at hand. I fear the death of Claes is unimportant. What the fuck? Unimportant? Well, that's an insult for sure. Especially when someone just lost their life. But it's probably unwise to vocally contest him. Instead, I stop and think of what I should ask. But only one question, that's hardly fair. There was also veritable mountains of them in my mind. Everything about today was an enigma. And much of it fell into the realm of the supernatural. You can't expect me to find closure from one question, unless that was the point. The ability to bend the reality of my will, he's testing me. There had to be a way to get all of the answers, and still adhere to his rule of one question. Can I just ask the question already? Fucking Jesus, man. If this power was true, I could easily accomplish that. How can I answer the question? Oh my fucking... Press F5 to soft reset and return to the title. Why? This is useful exploring immediate branches. The question is gonna be for next week. The reason 5. There you go. The reason because I think my mom's gonna be home soon and I'm gonna have to stop recording anyway. So I will leave it at the question that will be answered next week. I will ask a question, I will answer the question, and that will be the big wonder of what is the question. So you guys will hear or see me later in the next couple of videos as usual. If you like the series, be sure to leave a like. If you don't like the series, then I guess that sucks for you. But again, you guys will hear me later in the next couple of videos. So, toodaloo and stuff. Bye bye.